Are you ready for a horror story? Because oh my goodness. So, hello. If you did not see my last video, I will have that linked below because I am doing things in a certain order. Kind of. You don't have to watch it in order, but I'm filming them in a certain order. Basically, they all kind of link together. I've been away from YouTube for so long, and most of that is blamed because of school, so I decided to incorporate what I've been doing in school into here because I do enjoy what I'm learning. I'm really into it, and I really want to incorporate that into my channel. So today, today we are talking about St. Mary of Bethlehem. It was built in 1247, which I didn't even realize was like an actual date until I had to read about this. I mean, obviously I knew it was an actual date, but it sounds so old. So 1247, Bethlehem was made, and the intention was to help sick paupers. St. Mary of Bethlehem was a single-story building with 12 cells for their patients, a kitchen and a courtyard, and this building stayed in the same spot for over 400 years. Even though it was built in 1247, it wasn't until 1403 that Bethlehem became England's first mental institution. So this is where it gets terrifying. A lot of the patients here were in there for madness, which is it's just madness. There's not really like a definite term about what that was, but people in here also had learning disabilities or epilepsy and dementia, and basically anyone that was like the slightest inconvenience was kind of sent over here. Anyone who didn't really have anyone else to care for them, or the people didn't want to care for them, they were sent over to this horrible place. The care that these people went through is absolutely horrifying. Bethlehem used chains, manacles, locks, and stocks to hold patients, and these patients were also abused and frequently isolated in the belief that isolation would help patients come to their senses. It was due to all of these scandals and horrific events that painted the negative picture that people have now against mental hospitals and institutions. So these people were put in a lot of restraints. They were just kind of tied down, so they weren't that hard to deal with. They like I mentioned, they had chains and manacles and locks and stocks, and these were connected to walls and ceilings, and I don't know who came up with the bright idea of just putting them in a dark room, because that'll solve all of your problems, right? But it was... So St. Mary of Bethlehem started as a religious order, and it was called a hospital, but it didn't really do any medical treatment. And the original building actually sat atop a sewer line, which wasn't well managed, and a lot of the time the sewage would back up and flood the building. So not only are these patients being abused and not well properly taken care of, but now they have to walk around in all this sludge and feces from the sewage line backing up. And the water, they had to get their water from a well that was outside, and a lot of the time the clean water didn't even make it that long because it was either like thrown or it was quickly dirtied by washing something or someone doing I don't know. Their diets were also very bland. The residents were not only filthy and unclothed, but malnourished to the point of starvation, and using a lowering diet. This was intentionally slim portions of food, only twice a day. Excuse me, only twice a day. And I can't imagine only eating twice a day. I eat a lot. And I know they didn't really eat a lot back then. I don't know, I didn't live back then, but but they yeah, the patients were only given 2 meals a day, and those meals usually I'm reading a quote here, and it was meant to deplete and purge the madness out of the victims while helping conserve money. There was no fruit or vegetables in this diet. Mostly the diet consisted of bread, meat, oatmeal, butter, cheese, and plenty of beer. That sounds healthy. Yeah. So to make more money, because that's all people care about, the hospital actually opened up their doors to the public. So this is when, I don't know if you've heard, but there's stories of like the rich people, the more better off people were able to come in and gawk at how horrific these people were being kept, and basically like a zoo. They were like throwing stuff at them, and they could walk around and like look at how bad of a situation these people were in, and just for their own amusement. So that is all I have on this building. So that is all I have right now. I will have links down below to more sources if you want to read. I am going to be posting a much more detailed post on my blog, so that will also be linked in the description if you want to go and read that, as well as any other videos that I've already made. So the one I made last week, and then the ones I'm going to make later are also going, so depending on when you're watching this, are also going to be linked down below. So if you want, or maybe I'll make a playlist, I'm not exactly sure yet, but somehow you'll be able to find all the other videos that are going together into this group. Yeah, so that was terrifying. I hope you liked it. I really do like this kind of subject, as horrifying as it is. I'm really interested in this stuff because I'm weird. But if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want more, and don't forget to comment below any other videos you would like to see from me, or anything that I may have missed. I know this video is kind of short, so anything I may have missed that you would want others to know about this horrific place, also comment them below. As I said, I'll also have other links below for more resources and fun stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day.